Brief on MARSOC. Has anybody had a brief before? All right, cool. So what we're going to do is talk about what it's like to be a CSO, what our mission style is. We're going to tell you how to become a CSO, and then give you guys your options of your career paths. As that video just talked about, the past in line with the future. Does everybody know who the Marine Raiders originally were? Back in World War II, 1944, when they actually got disbanded, but they were the first specialized operations between any forces for the U.S. All right, so now we're called Marine Raiders again, so we have that same lineage. Slide. All right, MARSOC mission statement. I'll give you the cliff notes for this. If you notice the Marine Corps mission statement, it's very similar. The only difference is administratively I'm in the Marine Corps. Operationally, I'm not. So customs and courtesies, haircuts, wearing the right boots, all the other stuff, I have to follow those while we're here in garrison. But when we get out in country, the gloves kind of come off a little bit, and we are allowed to do different activities because we fall under U.S. SOCOM. The U.S. SOCOM commander is an Army General, 4-star Army General. So my boss is not the Commandant or Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. I fall under the U.S. SOCOM. But, all right, so you can read through this a little bit, and I will touch on it. Humans are more important than hardware. What does that mean? That means that I can buy another sniper rifle. I can't buy another sniper. We wholeheartedly believe that our guys are more important than any amount of gear or any piece of gear that we're going to put in front of them. Does that make sense? All right. So quality is better than quantity, and then the special operations cannot be mass produced. You can't just take a group of guys and say, hey, you're special operations now. That's why there's a selection process. There's a psychological exam. There's all kinds of stuff in place to make sure that we're selecting the right guys. Slide. U.S. SOCOM component. All right, so every branch of service has its special forces. You have the Navy SEALs, that's in the Navy, obviously. Then you have your PJs, so your pararescue men, or CCT guys in the Air Force. You have your Green Berets, or your Rangers in the Army. Now you have your critical skilled operators, which are Marines. Slide. The way that it breaks down is out of that whole entire SOCOM community, out of all of SOCOM, we only make up 5% of SOCOM. We are the smallest of the bunch. We're also the newest. But with that being said, they give us more and more responsibility. Every time we get a job, we knock it out of the park. If you put us up against an ODA platoon or a SEAL platoon, more than likely we outperform them. And SOCOM sees that, and they keep giving us more and more jobs. And we just keep, excelling in those responsibilities. Slide. All right, so MARSOC's area of responsibility. We operate out of all over the world. I believe we're in more than 22 different countries right now. And the way it works is you can only get stationed in 2 battalions, or 2 coasts. You can either be on the west coast here at Camp Pendleton, or you can be on the east coast in Camp Lejeune. First MSOB has PACOM, so that's all your Pacific Command, that's Guam, Thailand, Indonesia, Australia, all those areas. Then you have CENTCOM, which is second MSOB, that's their responsibility. They do all of the stands, Afghanistan, Iran, Bananistan, all those places. Then you have third MSOB, which is Africa, so they have AFCOM, and they do all of Africa. Any questions so far? Next slide. All right, so let's say you become a Marine Raider. What happens? All right, you're going to get put on what's called an MSOT, a Marine Special Operations Team. That's the way the team breaks down there on the left, so you're going to get put into one of the elements. You can see that the HQ element is going to have the senior enlisted, so the senior enlisted for us is going to be a mass sergeant. So for the guys that want to do this job until they're retired and they don't want to sit behind a desk for the rest of their Marine Corps career, this is the way you can do this. You can stay in your MOS and be out there running and gunning until you're blue in the face. It's time to go. Our team chief, our team commander is a captain, and that's your senior guy. He's going to be the one that's in charge of the team. The senior enlisted is going to be the mass sergeant. Working your way on down into elements, you'll see the element leader is going to be a staff sergeant, and then each element member will at least be a sergeant. We do take lance corporals down to ANS, but you have to at least be a corporal to go to ITC. We'll touch on that more later. If you look over to the right there, you'll see the component comparison. And for activities, we have 8 that really make us MARSOC. What makes us special operations is the fact that we do irregular warfare. So out of all these are all very different from each other, but they all tie in together. The way that this works, so let's say the special reconnaissance and direct action. 2 completely different missions. One, you could be laying in the bushes for a couple days and you're reporting on a target. They don't know you're there. You're doing times, logs, videos, sending back pictures, everything because you're putting a package together. That package is what's going to drive your direct action. Your direct action is your kill or capture, capture kill missions. So you put in your SR package, and then you send that up to hire. They get that. They say, oh, that's the guy we want. Go get him. That's when your green light goes for your direct action. So all these missions are very different from each other, but they all tie in together. Slide. All right, I'm going to bring Mr. Foyer for this. I'm going to talk about what we're looking for attributes.
All right, good morning. This is going to be the conclusion for my information brief. I apologize for the choppiness of the video. The cameraman that I had did it incorrectly, and I told him to tape the whole thing, and what he did was he pushed stop, and then I believe the phone shut off. So I'm going to just do a recap of what we talked about, and then go ahead and conclude from there. So we talked about MARSOC, which is the Marine Special Operations Command, what it's like to be in MARSOC, and how to become part of MARSOC. So geographically, where you could deploy to, the CSO, which is a Critical Skills Operator, is the job title, and then we also talked about what it's like to become, the pipeline for the school to becoming a Critical Skills Operator. So this will be the end of the brief here, and if there are any questions, you guys can send me an email, and I will be able to answer them. Thank you.